Battlelands is a mobile game battle royale that is simple, easy to learn, and always full of non-stop fun. With its colorful map, characters, and easy to learn game mechanics, makes it one of the best casual games ever. This game had a new, refreshing take on the battle royale genre. Each game was full of action from start to finish, with each match having 32 players on the map fighting it out. All of this and more made it the perfect fit for a mobile game. Having characters that look like they're from different movies or games helped grow the game at a fast pace. So today I'm going to talk about everything that makes Battlelands one of the best battle royale games on mobile, from its super simplistic gameplay and in-game mechanics to the constant updates that helped improve the game and the engagement from the developers, plus how it all came to an end. So this is how a game goes. You get to pick your drop-off zone. You land, pick up a weapon, and if you're lucky, some shield, find some players and send them back to the lobby, get a better weapon, some health, and a shield, get in the circle, eliminate the last player, and get the win. That's the basic rundown of a match. But before we talk about Battlelands, it's important to know about the developers of the game and what their company values are and the vision for this game. Now, Future Play was founded back in 2015 and is based in Finland. They are a mobile game publisher that specializes in fun, simple, and easy to learn games. Future Play has made several games. Some of these games you may recognize, like Ideal Farming Empire, Merge Gardens, and more. Battlelands was inspired by another game like many other games in the Battle Royale world, and that game was PUBG.
But then something happened in May. We started playing PUBG last May. We started playing it pretty much like every month, every other month with the guys and the girls at the office, and then every night on Discord, etc. And we started thinking over the summer, how do we do Battlegrounds on mobile? How do we do Battlegrounds on mobile?
Making mobile games is hard, but making one with a lifespan of 4 years takes a lot of time and dedication. Plus, with the average lifespan of a mobile game being around 3 months, makes the process a whole lot harder. They had a lot of different ways to connect to the community and bring players back to the game. The best way to show all of this is in a list. All new seasons would have a trailer that helps build excitement for the players. They would post community updates on the game like bug fixes. This informs players on what's new and coming soon. Add community challenges. These are challenges anyone could participate in, and the winner of the challenge got a handsome reward. The dev streams. In these streams, anyone can join the custom battles and play with the devs and other sweaty players, and it was always fun to watch. One of my favorites were the Battleland tournaments. These tournaments were hosted by Battlelands themselves and always had a significant reward for the champion. So now, taking a look at the entire timeline of Battlelands starting from Season 1 to Season 3, because this was the golden era of Battlelands in my opinion. This will show what type of game this was because it's not your ordinary mobile game. Season 1. The global launch of the game was on the 28th of June 2018, and looking at their gameplay trailer that got a total of 3 million views, it's safe to say that Battlelands was already a big hit. The first season of Battlelands was quite bare bones, like all games on their first season. It had a total of 6 weapons, 2 of which can only be accessed by a supply crate. They only had 2 game modes, which were solo and duos, which is self-explanatory. And that's pretty much all for Season 1. They had a battle pass with a skin and emotes, and yeah. Season 2. And within 3 months, Future Play released Season 2 of Battlelands on the 17th of September 2018. And looking at the trailer launch, we can see a major difference. The game looks a whole lot more polished, and the gameplay was much more smooth. At the launch of Season 2, they introduced a new battle pass and a total of 6 new weapons that were sprinkled throughout the season. The first weapon was the SMG, which was released at the beginning of Season 2. This was an okay weapon, and in later seasons it had a buff and a rework. Then they released a double-barrel shotgun on the 7th of October. Then it was the pros' favorite, the Kar 99, on the 7th of November. This was the much bigger and stronger brother of the Green Sniper, with the major difference being that the Kar 99 packed a much bigger punch, and with a slightly longer range was one of my favorites. And the best was a Scar on the 11th of November. This was by far the most liked weapon among all players. The Scar was the strongest weapon in the history of the game. Once released, it dealt 11 damage, and the headshot multiplier would do 22 damage. Later on, it would get a major nerf. Battlelands also added these golden mystery boxes, which had a golden version of a gun that dealt more damage, which is pretty much the Super Saiyan version of a base weapon. In this season, they introduced something I haven't seen done before in other Battle Royale games. Battlelands called it Battle Flags. This is how a battle flag worked. Whenever you eliminate someone, the choice of your flag would pop out of the location of the dead player. It works like a tombstone. Battlelands used this as an opportunity to create custom flags for content creators. For example, OJB, Molt, Nick, and Game on Tom, which is the Allié version of this game. And many other content creators would also get their custom flags in later seasons. This season was the only season to introduce 2 different types of maps. For some context, Season 2 was released in the middle of September, and on October 26th, they released a Halloween-themed map for the game. And this map was sick. It was night-themed, which made all the skins look better, and had jack-o'-lanterns scattered all over the map. This for me was the highest peak of Battlelands by far, but sadly the night-themed map would never make a return. At the beginning of November, it was still Season 2 and another map would be added, but this was a fall-themed map which was pretty cool and a nice change of scenery. This map had all the fall season colors like browns, oranges, and touches of red. Later on in the seasons, they would add more weapons like, in Season 7 they added the FMS, which is a burst weapon with a super long range. Season 8 they added an Uzi. In Season 9 they added a revolver that does as much damage as a water gun. In Season 13 they added a grenade launcher that left a ring of fire. The final weapon they added was on Season 14, which was the assault rifle, that had a long range and fast fire rate, but did little damage. On Season 5, they finally added the most requested game mode ever, Squads. This was a much needed update that helped bring new and old players back to the game. All the later seasons they added were some new updates with the map and skins that looked very familiar to other characters, but nothing really game changing. Later on, the Battlelands YouTube channel hit 10,000 subscribers and they had a little celebration for the event. But sadly, all good things have to come to an end, and the last season this game ever saw was Season 13. It's sad to see a game with this level of quality slowly die. This is by far one of the most under-the-radar games ever, especially compared to most other mobile games we have today. While the players were having fun, the community was hit with this message. And when the final day came on the 15th of January 2022, the developers had one last stream before they took this game to the back of the barn and said goodbye.
And guys, this is it. The last game of the last dev stream. Thank you so much. From me, from the whole Battlelands Royale dev team, and from Future Play Games. Thank you so much for sharing this journey with us. It's been an amazing one, and we really hope to see you all again someday in the future. Thank you, and goodbye. Stay safe, battlers, and enjoy life. Bye-bye.